Hey, salute to the real worldwide, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Tilla Jones, the kingpin of New England. I'm through mingling.
Man, shout out to the real worldwide, man, the whole staff.
What's up with this Melo shit you got on your chest, my nigga? We got our teams out the way, my nigga. I'm gonna post my teams for y'all to see, my nigga. I'm gonna post my teams for y'all to see our teams so y'all can see. So we got that out the way. What you have to say about Melo? What's this Melo shit you talking about, my nigga?
So I'm not gonna say playing with Westbrook is difficult. Say Thunder offense ran through and Westbrook. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say when Melo he was always, on point, shooting and all that. So I'm not gonna say that. But what I'm going to say is that Chris Paul turned people into all-stars.
What?
Yo, so you think DeAndre Jordan would be an all-star without Chris Paul? We think he'll be even like as relevant without Chris Paul.
Yes.
Let's look at Tyson Chandler.
Tyson Chandler, oh god.
With Tyson, when Chris Paul played with Tyson Chandler, didn't people look at Tyson Chandler as the best center, one of the best centers in the league at that time? People play. He's a true point guard. That's the benefit of playing with Chris Paul. He's going to help you get those extra touches to get started, to get heated up. Listen.
What are you talking about?
Paul and Carmelo is best friends. They part of the
fuck. Who gives a fuck? Two 35-year-old niggas. What's your point, my nigga?
Yeah. And that doesn't mean anything. That 35-year-old almost took out the damn Warriors by himself. All playing, the Warriors would not have made it to the finals. Simple.
All right, so I'm gonna get this point, and then Yeesh, I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say real quick. First of all, my nigga, you're bugging, my nigga. What the fuck? Yo, Hustle, I fuck with you. You be jumping out the window a lot, son. First of all, Tyson Chandler, bro. What does Tyson Chandler? First of all, Tyson Chandler was never considered a top 5 center in the NBA.
When he was on New Orleans, hell yeah, he was.
I don't care about none of that. To be honest with you, but my thing is, how you see him? So you're basically saying Carmelo Anthony is gonna be better this year because he's playing with Chris Paul, my nigga. That's what you're saying? Because Chris Paul makes these niggas all-stars, so he's gonna be playing. He's gonna do. What? Are you serious? Let's get one thing straight. Carmelo Anthony plays zero defense. Let's get that out the way. 1, he plays zero defense. 2, a lot of niggas is talking about him playing with Russell Westbrook. He didn't fit in that system. The nigga had a lot of the same shots he was getting, the same looks he was getting on fucking New York back in 2012, 2013 was the same looks he was getting in fucking OKC. The nigga posting niggas up, whether he was wide open, whether he was posting niggas up, turning around, facing them up, just shooting like that. He was getting the same looks. The nigga was not executing on nothing, my nigga. So I don't get this whole he's gonna be good because he's playing with Chris Paul type shit. They not gonna win nothing either anyway because he plays no defense. When it's time to come and play KD, what the fuck is he gonna do? He can't even touch KD, my nigga. The nigga KD is gonna fucking kill this nigga in every category, my nigga.
Still have PJ Tucker on defense. Still have PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker 6'4". What is he doing? He can't guard a 7-foot nigga.
Hey.
What are you saying?
It happened. They'll come up with a grand scheme of things to go ahead and irritate. Just like they can use their same game plan. The only thing that'd be missing is, Trevor Ariza was missing like shit that series, so I can't even say that they'll be missing him. They probably Mbah Bute, he's going too. But I mean, honestly, that the only thing they probably will be missing is Trevor Ariza defense. That was played on Kevin Durant, but that's the only thing that they pretty much missing. They got Capella back, so I mean, I thought that was a big piece. They got Capella back. I think offensively, I think Melo will have a better year this season playing with the style of play of the Rockets. I know the Rockets is more of like an ISO team, so it'll be interesting. I mean, I see James Harden is developing his game to pass more, do more things like that. So yeah.
All right, so got my nigga from the RealWorldwide show, Yeesh. Yo, Yeesh, what's up? Speak your mind about this, my nigga.
Oh, like I was saying about the Chris Paul. You had the Chris Paul point of Chris Paul, like supposedly like keeps niggas in they best shape, gives them their best seasons and shit. But DeAndre still has the same stats that he had with CP3, and Tyson Chandler had his All-Star season without CP3. I'm not saying CP3 is a bad facilitator, but that's an over-exaggerated point. I know you have hope in Melo, but I don't believe in it.
Right. Okay, so I wanted to look at compared to seasons when he was with Melo. I mean, when he was with Chris Paul and when he wasn't with Chris Paul.
Which player?
We're gonna look at Tyson Chandler, then we'll go
Okay.
and I'll look at DeAndre Jordan. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Big. Gosh, it's taking so long to load. So
we know. Nigga.
I'm actually gonna come back to that. I'll make sure I'll do my homework back to that. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm. Your homework, my nigga. You know you're not making sense.
Because I'ma definitely make sure I win this argument because I always like to win arguments.
How you gonna say that? And currently you lost it. Like, what are you talking about? You can't.
All right, boom. All right, it finished loading. So we're gonna look at the year. He won it when he was and he didn't win nothing. I mean, he was 2014 when he played for the Knicks. Let's look at his stats.
Yeah, 2013.
Right? Stats, points per game. Points, he was 8.7 points a game.
No, that's not the All-Star season.
2012 to 13?
Yeah, the All-Star season.
Okay. So 10.4 points a game. 1.1 points a game. Steals, 0.6 points a game. That goes into the factor of the All-Star voting?
What do you mean? He wasn't an All-Star with CP3, but he was on the. How does CP3?
You said that he made the All-Star, but I'm proving you with stats why Chris Paul made him such a big name. I'm about to rebuttal.
Now go to this Hornets season.
Argument first, and then I'm going to rebuttal.
Let me hear these Hornets stats.
All right, offensive rebounds 6.6. All right. So then let's go to the Hornets. All right, points per game. He had 11.8 blocks, 1.1 steals, 0.6. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you a little something that's different. 11.8 points a game is definitely better than 10.1. Not.
Yo, he had more shot attempts on the Hornets than the Knicks, right?
I'm just exactly. Why is that? Because of Chris Paul.
So that doesn't mean he did anything better. He just gave him more shots.
Exactly. That's what makes people better sometimes.
Enough, and he just gave him more shots. He got more shot attempts.
So let's look at his efficiency then. All right.
The last thing Melo needs is more shot attempts. His efficiency isn't going to change.
Pretty much spot on. This the same year.
Same year.
It's pretty much the year that I'm talking about, and his All-Star year is pretty much spot on.
Right. So how did CP3 make Tyson better?
Scored more in games along with playing defense. He always been a defensive player, but he scored more.
He shot more. Okay, he had the same efficiency. He shot more. That doesn't mean CP3 made him better.
You're backtracking now.
No. I said, how did CP3 make him better? You just said because he shot more?
Scored more. His points per game was higher. pretty much the same. What are you talking
That
about
doesn't
here?
mean CP3 made him better. No.
Oh man. So what does that mean then?
That just means he got more shot attempts.
But if he's so Chris Paul did not, so you're telling me that doesn't mean that he put him in a better position to score?
No, he just got him more shot attempts, but that doesn't mean that he made him better.
Are you hearing yourself right now?
What? Because you
So if a
more,
person
that
is
means you're better
if
now?
scoring more, if a person his stats this year should have put him in an all-star, but I bet you was probably people of caliber probably higher. Season. His stats line is better this year. Star. Oh. Now I'm gonna jump to the DeAndre Jordan, and I wanna look at it all, you know. So I wanna see this because we having this conversation.
I'll wait for this nigga shit to load.
Yeah, I gotta wait for it to load. I know. So this pass, his first without Chris Paul, correct?
Yes, it was.
Was he in the 18?
This was his first year without him.
Yeah, Chris Paul went to the Clippers. I mean, I said Celtics. Clippers. What year did he went to the Clippers?
He went to the Clippers. First season was 11 to 12. Lockout year.
All right, cool. All right. Okay, so this was 2000, and I'm gonna look at. I could break down. I'm gonna literally compare it with the season without and with. All right, so I'm gonna look at the best year with Chris Paul. Okay,
Yeah,
it was 2016 to 17.
that was his all-star
average 12.7 points a game.
Right.
1.7 steals, 0.6. Don't really got to go into the rebounds. Let's go to the efficiency. It was 0.714. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's jump to the life without Chris Paul. Okay.
Right.
All right. So, all right, cool. But his efficiency is lower. 5. Right? He's not.
His efficiency is low.
Not as he was without Chris Paul. Correct.
It's a fact. It's less. Yeah. Okay. You get that. You get that. You get that one. Yeah. His efficiency is low without Chris Paul. That's a fact. But it's okay. So now, yeah. Okay. So you get that one. You get the DeAndre one. You didn't get the Tyson one. You got the DeAndre one. Now let's go back to Melo, which was the primary premise of this Chris Paul argument. Is Melo going to be throwing lobs, catching lobs from CP3?
We don't know yet. We don't know exactly how they offer. We don't know yet, but that's my opinion. That's why my opinion was that I think he will have a better year. I said, quote me now, he will have a better year. He will, because he make players play better. He helped them play better.
Shooting 40%, you 6'8". That's insane to me, son.
I feel like it was just a bad fit. I feel like it was where Carmelo. It was just, I don't know. I thought he was honestly going to go to the Cavs. Honestly, that's what I thought was going to happen. But when he went to the Thunder and it was just I mean, I don't know what to call it. I don't say it was declining. I just think it was a bad fit. I think this season will determine his next career move. Will he stay a starter or will he come off the bench? And I honestly think
he's lucky that the Rockets don't have good small forwards. I'll say that, because at the end of the playoffs, it was looking like, what's his name? Who's that power forward on the Thunder now? He was playing the 4 on the Thunder too. Who's that power forward that they have? Grant. He was looking better than Melo. Nah, I think he should have started.
Which way you want to say Grant was playing better? Like in which way?
Defensively was the primary reason. That's what I would say.
Of course, we all knew
Jeremy,
Melo was there.
he was more athletic. He making a high percentage of his shots.
24. He's 24.
Okay. Yeah, that's the reason why.
If you want to go into a whole segment about this whole Melo thing, I can argue till I'm blue in the face. I just honestly see it wasn't a great fit. Like I said, with my original argument, I think his best friends. You play with one of your best friends on a basketball team, and you know, and you not haven't been having the best career as of lately. You don't think your best friend's going to help you pick you up, bring you to the gym? Yo, let's go to the gym.
That's all these niggas doing.
In my ass pulls, it just and make sure I put myself in the best position to help the team, help us win.
D-Wade was so fire on the Cavs, right?
See so D-Wade, I don't want to talk about D-Wade because then it's gonna get real personal because that's one of my favorite basketball players. All right. So we're going to, if you want to talk about D-Wade played a great 6-man rotation coming off the bench for the Cavs. We're gonna say that, and we're gonna talk about when D-Wade he helped the Heat Sixers to at least get him a game. Without D-Wade, they would have got
playing with his
swept.
No. But he was playing with his best friend in Cleveland, right? One of his best NBA friends in Cleveland. What do you do?
That's way better than Chris Paul. Way.
But he played great off the bench. So we're not gonna say Dwayne Wade off the bench because he sure did.
If he's so great, why did he get traded then?
They had to move on from the nigga,
It's a business. It's a business.
Business, yeah. D-Wade is a top 5 shooting guard of all time. He gets traded because it's a business, right?
Business.
He's playing with LeBron James, one of the greatest players ever, and I don't know. So
the conversation was, where do you want to retire at, Dwayne Wade? And he said, I want to go home. Look it up.
Oh my God.
It was a business decision, but in all reality, he went home and he did what he did. I mean, so
he played better when he went back to Miami. Oh no, like
the best friend angle ain't hitting to me. It sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know.
The whole thing with the Rockets now, and that y'all will eventually see, is that eventually play better. That's all I could say until the season comes and everybody watch and everybody be like, yo, you was right. That's all I could say. I mean, if we want to put that in a bucket as well, along with the draft, I'm willing to bet that he will have a better season. Definitely bet that.
Damn, that was fire though. I fuck with both of y'all. So I think honestly, no funny shit, my nigga. I honestly don't think Melo. I think Melo could. We could. We're not gonna sit here and make it seem like it's not going to happen. But when we bring up what's going on and like how Melo's been acting and how he's been playing the past couple, I don't think him going to Houston is really gonna Melo's gonna skyrocket into this to All-Star. Like you trying to make it seem like you do with everybody. You
I'm not saying All-Star. I'm not jumping that far. I'm just saying he's gonna definitely play better.
So where? Like 20 points a game or something? Yeah,
I'll give him a good 18.
Where do you see Melo? Like, where do you see it? What do you see him improving as to like what? It ain't gonna be defensively. It's definitely not. So
consistency. I'm not gonna. I think that will play a huge. I think his shot selection will definitely change. I think he will start probably hitting some of them open shots that he was missing with the Thunder. I do believe that.
And why do you believe that? Like
environment, different environment changes a lot of players.
So Chris Paul's better than Russell. I mean, I don't know. Better than
Not a
Russell
true
Westbrook.
point guard though. He's not a true point guard, and I don't want to hear nothing about stats. He's stat pads. I don't want to hear that.
Oh my
I want
god.
to hear Russell Westbrook is a true. He'd be a better two guard. If the Thunder was smart this year, they'll put Dennis Schroeder as the one, and they'll put Russell Westbrook at the two. To
Stop
be
it.
honest,
Stop it. That's definitely not gonna happen, nigga. Not gonna
that's what
happen.
they should do.
No, they
Exactly,
shouldn't.
because Russell Westbrook been there longer, and he earned it because he stayed while Kevin Durant left. That's why he earned that respect.
Russell Westbrook is not. Russell Westbrook, Andre Roberson, Paul George, Jamie Grant probably, and Steven Adams.
What makes you say that Dennis Schroeder's a better facilitator than Westbrook though?
I don't understand how a nigga that averages 10 assists is not a like. I don't like. Where is this? So he's stat like he has some like he's Kazam or some shit to where he's making niggas score the basket like after he dives it off to him. Like what is this? What is this stat pattern shit? I don't get it.
It's stat pattern. Like I don't want to go into the logistics of everything, but it's stat pattern.
Yeah, that's the topic for a whole different day. You know what I mean? That's a whole topic for a different day. You know? You got anything else you want to let the people know about how you feel about anything? What you want?
Nah. Last thing I got to say, man, I'm just waiting to see my boy D Wade do. Know what I mean? Whatever you do, my boy. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? We going to China get that 25 mil. No, I mean,
You're not getting none of his 25 mil. You know that, right?
Carmelo D Wade.
Are you getting a piece of that?
Of course. Know what I mean, I probably get some shoe something in the mail. Know what I mean, I would just. Know what I mean, I would just. Me and Zaire. Know what I mean, we was playing 21. Know what I mean, I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, yo, chill. Yo, I'm tell Pops call you and all that shit. I was like, all right, bet.
This is hilarious. Yo, son, that's it for today's episode, my nigga. This shit was a fire show. I like the back and forth, my nigga. Make sure y'all niggas subscribe to the YouTube page, Real Worldwide Media. Stay tuned for the Real Worldwide Hip Hop Show coming up this Monday. New segment on the Real Worldwide Media. Make sure you stay tuned and watch all the battle rappers interviews we had on the channel. Shout out to Yeesh and everybody at the Real Worldwide Show on the panel, including myself. And make sure y'all subscribe. Follow us on social media at RealWorldwide01. And we out.